Hello everybody, and welcome to my reaction series where today I'm going to be reacting to the Game 3 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. This game was a very stressful one for both sides and ended with a 1-goal win for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Montreal and gives them a 2-1 series advantage against the Canadiens. It is a very huge game for the Maple Leafs to win because, as you know, in Game 1 they don't have John Tavares and they also didn't have Nick Foligno, and we're pretty short-handed compared to the Montreal Canadiens, and we're still able to win because of players like William Nylander, Morgan Rielly, TJ Brodie, and even Kerfoot and Matthews as well. So this game had started off with a 0-0 tie going into the second period, and that was when goals like two started coming in on either side, with William Nylander getting one in the second period and same with Nick Suzuki. Those were the only two main goals that happened in the second period and had a tie game going into the third period. This was mainly decided because of shots, goalies, and penalties, because the Montreal Canadiens had 6 penalties, 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, while the Leafs had one every quarter, and the first quarter was one that had a double minor to start the game. So this is a really good game for the Toronto Maple Leafs because they had a lot of pressure going into this game because it's a tie series. If the Canadiens win, they get a 2-1 series advantage and they can go into the next day or tomorrow with a win and get a chance to make it 3-1. But this is a huge game for the Leafs because now they have a chance to, like I said, get a 3-1 series advantage and possibly end it Thursday night. It was a very interesting game. Players like TJ Brodie, Kerfoot, even Perry and Tatar had their own assists. There was not a lot of points being shared among players. It was mainly just 4 on the Leafs for each goal. There was an assist, and then on the Canadiens there was just 1 goal and 2 assists each. So there wasn't really a lot. Players like Matthews, Marner, even Petrie and Anderson had shots on the net, but they couldn't get any to go in, and that helped Campbell and Carey Price get their own momentum and motivation and confidence going into the third period. The only problem was that Carey Price couldn't stop that final goal by Morgan Rielly, the game-winning goal for the Leafs, and had their save percentage go down significantly to about .931 and caused the Leafs to win. This was a very nerve-wracking game because, well, the Canadiens had a lot of chances at the end of the game around those final 2.5 minutes, because after Carey Price was sent off the ice and they brought an extra attacker, that got really nerve-wracking, and it became just a scramble inside the Leaf zone and they couldn't get it out. It was really frustrating as a Leafs fan, and it got really close in those final 10 seconds with them getting so many shots and Campbell being able to stop them luckily and get a huge victory for them in Montreal. But as you may have known, last night the Winnipeg Jets officially sweeped the Edmonton Oilers in their 4th game of the series in a triple overtime thriller. A huge game for the Jets, and this is also a huge game for the Leafs because, as you know, the Oilers were the team that gave them a lot of problems in the North Division this year, and for them to be eliminated with so much firepower is very huge. Yes, the Jets went 4-0, so they're going to have some momentum going into the second series, but they weren't hot coming into the playoffs. They were not hot. They were on a huge losing streak and were unable to get it together in that final few weeks. So hopefully the Leafs can, if they make it out of this series, or either team would have to somehow get that energy and stop this hot Jets team. But this game was absolutely crucial for both sides. A Game 3, a Game 5, and a Game 7 are the most crucial games in a series because they can decide who gets the lead in the series. So if it's 2-2 in Game 5, that one decides who's one game away from eliminating the other. So yeah, this is a very stressful game. Tonight is the 4th game of the series. It's gonna decide if the Canadiens can tie up the series or the Leafs can extend it to 3-1 and put the Canadiens in a stressful point. And it could possibly clinch the Leafs their first semifinal appearance, Eastern semifinal appearance in 17 years, which would be amazing for the fan base. So far, this series, it has been 50-50, I would say. Like, yes, the Leafs won 2 games, but they're very well matched together, so this is going to be very, very exciting in the future. This is going to be very, very fun to see if Carey Price can make more saves like he did tonight and throughout the series. You know, if he can do that, that's going to be awesome to watch. Hopefully the Leafs, as a Leafs fan, you know, hopefully they can just keep scoring like they did in Game 2 and keep their momentum going and just get the series over with and go into next series. But this is a very, very fun little rivalry so far. So, yeah. But that's about it. You know, like and subscribe if you want. And, you know, this is a very, very fun series. I am very excited to see who's going to win it and who's going to play the Jets in the next round. And I cannot wait. But, yeah, that's about it. I thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.